These Department of Conservation rangers are practicing what they preach.
We walk out to this bit every day and it's good for us. We love it. Get a bit of sun, a bit of sand.
Ditching their cars and walking 3 kilometres to where the Waikato River meets the Tasman Sea.
We're taking the lead because DOC are advocating at the moment to keep vehicles off the beach for our nesting birds, and not only that, for erosion purposes.
This daily trek is to check on a settlement of one of our most endangered birds, the dotterel, only found in New Zealand and with a declining population of just 1,700.
So basically we're trying to locate a nest if possible. We would be absolutely ecstatic, I might add, if we did locate a nest. But it's really important to not bring the birds off the nest, so that's why I'm in stealth mode.
Right now, it's nesting season for the shorebird, but it's at this time they're most at risk.
Holding back dotterels from thriving are predation, human interference and weather conditions. Last year we had 2 nests swept away by a king tide. Dotterels make a simple scrape in the sand. They don't have a complex nesting system, so very easy to stand on, very easy to run over.
Right now we're in the feeding zones. The driftwood and stuff gives a lot of good feeding habitat, so just keeping an eye on him, making sure we're not disturbing him, making sure they're staying on their nests. It's probably the most important thing we can do.
They'll nest anywhere from September through till February, so it's a long period of time for these birds to be sitting and being vulnerable.
And there's a few simple things we can all do to protect them.
Stick to below the tide line. Please stay out of fenced areas. They're there for a reason. These birds need their space, and follow any of the directions that are on the signs. Basically, keep your dogs on a lead. You know, most of us have good dogs, and it doesn't take a bad dog to destroy a nest. It's just a matter of a big hungry lab getting in there and finding something tasty, and boom, one of our endemic precious birds is gone.
Hey guys, we've just got some breeding birds up here. So if you could just keep clear, they kind of feed in and around that corner. Yeah, so just keep clear, and if you see any bird behaviour, just kind of back off.
In Port Waikato, DOC staff are working to educate the public about these precious birds.
One of the behaviours that we get with the dotterels is a broken wing, so they'll fake an injury, and a lot of the public can get concerned and want to help, but the best thing you can do is walk away and leave them alone, because they're doing it to attract you to move them away from their nest.
This sand spit is home to at least 6 dotterels.
We're yet to locate the nests, but we believe there's probably 2 nests in there. So yeah, the biggest thing is not having the parents come off their nests to protect the area. So if you are near a nesting site and you notice a dotterel running out at you, doing a broken wing tactic or a rat run, that means that there's no one left on their nest to protect it, and it only takes 10 seconds for a black-backed gull to swoop in and swallow 3 chicks.
But it's not just our native species in danger. Our coastline needs to be cared for too.
The dunes that we've got here are eroding away, and it's not only a problem for our native species like the dotterels, but for people as well. So dune systems are our natural barrier between land and sea. If we're driving and walking over them, we're tearing them up, and we're removing the ability for them to actually properly stabilise. A lot of the grass that we've got at the moment, like the spinifex, is one of the first stabilisers, so we need the other grasses and things to come in and take over with the natural succession, and then we can get more stable sand dunes.
And it's up to us all to do our part.
You don't have to be in a DOC shirt, you don't have to be a bird watcher or a naturalist, you just have to have your heart in the right place.
Hunter Kura, Local Focus.